Hi guys, John here from the Kilobits, and today we are checking out Grow Home from Ubisoft Reflections. Now, it's a Ubisoft game, so there's going to be some climbing involved, but before you roll your eyes and think, oh god, it's another Far Cry, no it's not. It's definitely not another Far Cry. This is one of their kind of smaller, more experimental games. If you think back to last year where we had stuff like Child of Light and Valiant Hearts, where they got kind of smaller teams to work on these kind of more kind of artistic experimental projects. Well, that's what this is, sort of. I mean, it's from the guys at what used to be Reflections Interactive, the guys that did Driver and Destruction Derby. But this is the result of, I think, like a dozen people in the office just kind of playing around, experimenting with Unity. And the way it moves and that, it's all kind of this physics-driven movement, very much like Gang Beasts. I mean, it reminds me a lot of kind of the movement in Gang Beasts, and especially look this, the climbing. You use the bumpers to climb and control our little protagonist here. This is B.U.D. B.U.D is a Botanical Utility Droid whose one mission in life is to make that plant in the distance grow. Now, as you can see, it's already done a fair bit of growing. In fact, quite a lot of growing. Yeah, I may have been playing this game for a while. I initially jumped in just to do a test for like 10 minutes or so, and ended up playing for, well, over an hour. But as you can imagine, if we're going to be kind of climbing that high... Ooh, grab this crystal. So yeah, these are dotted throughout the planet. Not particularly sure what the crystals do, but it's a collectible, so why not? But we can occasionally pick up these kind of plants that give us a parachute, and when you think we're going to be dropping from heights like that, a parachute might be handy, and occasionally we have weird sheep. Can we pick up the sheep? Let's see if we can take the sheep into the water. No, robots don't like water, do they? That's probably not a good idea. I mean, is there anything hidden back here? I've not done that much exploring on this kind of first island. I'm getting distracted. I mean, that's what this game is. It's an incredible kind of like... Well, it's classed as an exploration game of sorts, but it's kind of this really kind of peaceful, zen-like experience. You can just kind of go wherever you like. I mean, the movement's all a bit wonky, but that's basically because it's kind of this physics-driven stuff. But I suppose I best actually tell you what this game's all about by actually showing you the main mechanic, which is growing the plant. So, come on. Yeah, don't get too wet. There we go. So, as I say, you initially get dropped down from your ship in orbit to grow this, the star plant, which your alien race, I suppose, is going to be used to kind of oxygenate their planet. And if you can see, there's these little shoots coming off it, going into these kind of floating islands. Well, occasionally these floating islands have kind of green crystals in their bases, which you can use to power the plant. And as we can see here, I've kind of progressed up to about halfway. And as I say, that's after kind of an hour or so's play. So this game is pretty vast. I mean, it's a £5 game, so whatever that is in your regional equivalent. So it's not a huge game. It's not a kind of really in-depth game, but it's just kind of a really nice experience. And here we go. As you can see, I'm halfway, but this plant has still got a long way to go. And there you can see the little islands with crystals in their bases. And the idea is to try and get stalks to grow up to those. So we're going to attempt that, but it might take a while. So there might be a bit of cutting involved in this. So let's see if we can circumnavigate this giant beanstalk. I mean, the climbing is really simple. It is just switching between the bumpers. That's a long climb. That's a very long climb. Okay, let's start. I'm really digging this kind of low poly art style. As I say, the music is kind of nice and soothing and relaxing. And this, as I say, it's just a really relaxing, pleasant game to play. You just get immersed in this world. And I know I'm gushing a bit, but it's just because the amount of games I see it's nice to come across ones that just kind of surprise you, and that's what this is. It's a really nice, pleasant surprise. And I'm going to probably skip to me finally making it up to the top of this beanstalk. See you in a minute. Right, okay, this looks like a good point to pick back up. And we've got an island over there, we have a red chute here, and I am a hell of a long way up. So, I don't want to screw this up, basically. So, inch my way out to this. This is no way helping my vertigo. Grab hold. There we go. Okay. We're locked on. Oh god, it's a long way down. I don't want to fall. Come on. Come on, bud. You can do it. There we go. Right. Right, where are we aiming? We're aiming for over there. Okay. Now, this is kind of as you'd expect to. Oh. No, no, no. Bank left. Up, up. Right. Where are we going? There we go. Level out. It's not going to make it, is it? It's not going to make it. I can hear it stretching. No. Okay, we've ground to a halt. Hopefully, we've got some more offshoots. Yes, we've got a couple more. Okay, right. Let's inch away back up this. So as you can see, the plant goes wherever you tell it to. So it can kind of create a whole kind of maze-like thing, which you can use stalks to kind of grow to little islands and create ladders for yourself. Oh, right, okay. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Right. I dare not let go. I could probably just walk up this bit, but I don't want to fall. Okay, we're locked on. Okay. Okay. You have no idea how nerve-wracking this is, but as I say, it's a paradox. It's nerve-wracking, but at the same time, incredibly relaxing. Okay, so don't crash into anything, otherwise that's going to cause this plant to stop growing, as you might imagine. But we can do this. I believe in us. I believe in Bud. Come on. Come on. We're just a few inches away. Come on. And we've done it. And there you can see the plant is growing further still. And my heart needs a rest now. I think there's only one place left for me and Bud to go, and that's all the way down. So as we base jump our way to Oblivion, I just want to say, if you fancy a kind of, I wouldn't say cheap, an inexpensive kind of relaxing time, this is definitely worth a shot. And if you want to kind of see more videos like this, you can always subscribe to us. And if you like this video, why not give us a like? Or you can also drop us a comment. And is that one of my dead hands? Have I crashed here before? There's another Bud somewhere. Anyway, if you want to get in touch, you can get in touch with us on Facebook at facebook.com/thekilobits, or on Twitter at thekilobits. It's a long way up. Okay, catch you next time, guys. Bye!